All smiles here at the Hybrid Fitness Stadium. Merstham pulled off a 2-1 win tonight against Hythe Town. They didn't make it easy for the Moatsiders, but the result, coupled with others elsewhere, mean that now Merstham are in the playoff positions and looking quite rosy going into the rest of the season. I've been joined by the manager, Jamie Decruz, as usual. Jamie, thanks for joining us as always. You asked for a response last time we spoke. A point away at Burgess Hill Town and a win tonight. Feeling a bit more satisfied?
Yeah, definitely. I think... Yeah, I mean, if we'd been offered that, we would have took it because they're two good sides. Hythe, I think, are a good side, and they've got decent forward players. They're a team who are scrapping for their lives now, and obviously want to stay up in the league. And Burgess, we know about their quality. So yeah, it has been a good response. I think we made the game harder than what it maybe needed to be. We turned it around from being 1-0 down and obviously come back to 2-1, but then it was a case of get the next one and we can really manage the game. We didn't create some really good openings, some really good opportunities. There's some great football played today, really good football played today, but when you don't kill teams off, you allow for teams to have moments. And albeit I don't think they had loads of moments, they've still had crosses that have gone in and hit the side net in and last minute wriggles into the box, which you'd just rather not have to increase your heart rate for, really. So yeah, it's a win. It's another win. I think 13 out of our 14 or 12 out of our 13 wins in the league this year have been by the one goal, which, listen, if that bodes well, I don't know, but it means we know how to win a game, and we try and hold on to good leads. So we'll take it today and we'll move on, and we're going to deal on Saturday.
Yeah, we kind of flipped it around this time because normally it's us that take the lead in games, and then we've spoken before about the disappointment about going in 1-1 or even going down 2-1 by half time. So what do you think changed over the past 7 days or so to kind of flip that script?
I thought our application actually today throughout the whole game was good. I thought we were vibrant, I thought we were energetic, I thought we were intense in our work. Don't think we necessarily deserved to go 1-0 down. I thought we had hit the post. Prior to that, we've had some really good moments, and then out of nothing, really, I thought there was a moment we could have dealt with better, but out of nothing, the lads got a good go, and you're 1-0 down. What we didn't do is we didn't sink. We still believed that actually we'd create opportunities. Scoring the second goal just before half time was probably a great time to score. We didn't really want half time to come because I felt if there was another 15 minutes, you probably would have got a third goal in this game set match. But yeah, second half has ended 0-0, and I guess you're fairly happy with that if you're in a winning position. So again, created quite a few good openings. Corey, again, a great performance from him, but he's had 2 or 3 good performances, loads of crosses, loads of good areas. Keeper's made some good saves, but yeah, ultimately a win's a win, and we keep moving on.
There seemed to be a sense of frustration, particularly in the second half, with the amount of offsides that we got given against us. Was that more to do with maybe the officials not being quite on it, or do our players need to work on their runs a little bit better?
Yeah, I think the latter, really, because I think we've had a few games where we've questioned the linesmen and the amount of offsides we've had, and for me that can't always be on them. So actually, whether we're just going that second too early, whether we're too eager, we've got some unbelievably pacey lads up there who can move really well. Just time your run, just start a little bit narrower or start a little bit wider, depending on the type of run you're making. Give yourself that extra second, just be sure. Linesmen's here aren't perfect, but they're not perfect in the Prem, and the amount of times you see it overruled or turn over in the Prem, no different here. So actually, if you feel the linesman is a little bit flag happy, just go the other way and go, all right, actually, I'll start a yard deeper and we'll go from there. And I'd still back our lads to get on the end of it anyway. So yeah, it's just about knowing the game and making better decisions, really.
Yeah, that being said, there was some fantastic football played tonight in times, particularly after we went 1-0 down, playing through the thirds. There was neat little tricks that were pulling off. There was good passing, getting the wingers in behind, etc. Must be really pleasing to see that and hopefully take into the Deal game on Saturday.
Yeah, really nice balance in midfield today. I thought all 3 of them done really well, even though they started tired towards the end. I think Sennon's a brilliant addition. I think he got man of the match today, which he loved. I didn't give it to him. But I thought we had a really good balance in there. I thought they worked hard. I thought they looked cohesive in their play. They used the ball really well, and there were some great, like you said, moments of some really good quality in there. So I thought overall the three in there done really well. And it wasn't just going one way. I thought both ways. They were reliable on the ball. They gave us a platform to build from, and yeah, hopefully, Sennon's a great addition, and we know we've got good lads in there. We've got a few injuries. We've got an additional player coming in, so we're going to have some really, really tough decisions to make over the coming weeks, but we want the lads to be as competitive as they can, and we need them to push themselves so that we can achieve, whatever we achieve at the end of the season by pushing each other and making the environment as competitive as we can.
Absolutely. I think you've managed in the squad quite well. As you say, Sennon's come in. I think Ben's also joined, Ben Scholl, who didn't make an appearance tonight. There's a rumour of another addition coming in as well, maybe this week. Are you satisfied with that, or have you always got your eye out for new additions?
Yeah, I think what people don't realise is that we've probably used the least amount of players the whole year. I might be wrong, but we're certainly up there. I mean, we've got a really tight squad. We've got a few lads out on loans and dual regs who are playing regular now, which is great for them. But we've not really brought in loads of players. We've kept the core and worked with what we've got, which I think is the right way of doing it. But I think we hit a stage probably a month ago where we seem to have 8 out injured. Some of those boys are still out injured. And we were looking at the bench, and we had 3 on there, and an 18, and maybe a goalkeeper, and Sam Allen. And we're kind of looking at it going, if we want to be really competitive towards the end, I'd rather go the other way and go, let's have too many players almost, and allow that to be almost a competitive battle within themselves. We're going to pick up injuries inevitably from now to the end of the season. Yeah. We've got Tuesday, Saturday pretty much to the end of the season. So it's going to be a real tough conclusion to this season. And I don't think there's anything wrong with bringing in some extra bodies to really try and push us over the line. And actually, the boys are really receptive of new lads. They're great. Sennon already complimented on how great the change room is. And he's obviously come from a really successful Range Park side. So we just need the lads to take it, really, and go, do you know what? I want to be part of something. I feel like I could be part of something. And I've got to make sure whoever I'm competing with for my shirt that I'm doing absolutely everything to get in. When I get my opportunity, I've got to take it. Yeah,
no, good stuff. Charlie Greenwood scored today, and it wasn't from the penalty spot, but Corey Henry, he's probably going to grab the headlines again. He got the equaliser. It's 6 goals in the month of February for him alone, top goal scorer. What's flicked his switch, do you think?
You tell me. He done it last year. It gets the fair, but he comes alive.
Must be something to do with Valentine's Day or something, maybe.
I really don't know, but I feel for AD Brown because obviously we started the season on fire and had a few injuries, which probably was really frustrating for Aidan. Brilliant lad, great lad, attitude spot on, works hard. Corey's just been incredible at the last 6 weeks. Yeah, and actually out of those 6 weeks, maybe the first 4, there was actually no goal return.
Yeah.
The first 4 weeks there was no goal return, but we were going he's given us a great platform. The last 2 weeks he's added 6 goals, and we always said if Corey could, he's picked a good time to start scoring, and hopefully it continues. But there's others helping him. Others now know his game a little bit better. Yeah. We spoke massively about how we thought we can get the best out of Corey. He's kept himself fit this year, which has massively helped. But we're really pleased with Corey, and it's good to see Greenwood shoot. He hates to shoot. He hates a shot. He should have had a shot first half, but he tries to slide in Corey on the angle.
I saw you guys actually say to him next time, Charlie, shoot next time,
Charles actually he's not got a great shot, but he can finish. He's all right.
He's deadly from 12 yards.
Yeah, 15 yards, 12 yards, just have a shot. Just pass the ball into the net. And sometimes he's too nice, Char, and he's sometimes a little bit one step ahead of some of our other players in terms of he sees things that maybe our lads do see, but maybe a second too late. Sure. So, yeah, we need that contribution from midfield. I think Lee Lewis is our highest scoring midfielder. Lee's had a good season, but we need, excluding penalties.
Right, I was going to say, because Sam King's got 8, Lee's got 7, I think, Charlie's got 8. So they're all there or thereabouts.
Yeah, I don't include Charles because they were so ready for the penalty spot.
They all count, Gaffer. Come on.
Lee's probably just got the better catalogue, hasn't he? In fairness, some of his finishes.
Yeah, Lee's tends to be more 25 yards or so, doesn't he? So it's still dead ball, but yeah.
And we need that. We need that. We're now getting goals from everywhere. Emmanuel's coming. He's got 2 assists in these last 3 games. Finn Johnson probably hasn't scored as many goals as he wants to, but always looks a threat, and he's chipping in with assists. And
it was lively tonight for Finley, wasn't it? And to be fair, Emmanuel was as well on both wings.
And then I look at AJ was probably in the best form of the season prior to him getting injured. I think he'd scored 5 on the spin or 4 on the spin. Olu, first 20 games, was arguably our best wide player. So, we've always got constant headaches. Kingy's hopefully not too far away. Billy's probably got a few weeks, but not too far away. So, we've got a good squad. Ben Scholl's top, great centre half. He's just coming back from quite a big injury, so he's been out for a while. So we just got to build him back up slightly. So, we've got good cover all over the place, and we know it's going to be tough, but. Yeah, hopefully we can continue just grinding out results and winning games of football. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, fantastic. Just one final question. I know it's still super early because there's a couple of months to go, but looking at the table tonight when you get home and the dust has settled, how pleased are you going to be to see us in that top 5 and then obviously hopefully to push on? We've got games in hand, etc. It's going to be a real race, isn't it?
Yeah, I kind of feel like I want to keep just telling myself we're just outside it and just keep trying to plug away at it and not get too, come Saturday we possibly might be back out of it, or that's just football. I remember, I think Broadbury Chiefs, someone said to me at half time we were in it, and by the end we were 8th or whatever. So listen, I'm definitely not getting excited. I think there's such a long way to go, and I'd say that if we had lost today, if we had lost today, I would have said we still got a long way to go. So it's nice to keep momentum. It's nice to win at home. I felt we've drawn too many at home this season. We've drawn too many games actually in general this season. 10. It's quite a lot. It's a lot, but we haven't lost many games. So it depends what way you look at it.
I mean, I suppose if you look at it from the perspective of most of those draws have been away, you'd probably take that, wouldn't you?
You've got to look at who we've drawn to. So draws away at Margate and Burgess, like they're good draws. Teams lose there, but it's probably been the one or two others here where maybe. Yeah, not to
maybe like Stenning, for example.
Yeah, Stenning actually deserved it on the day, but we let ourselves down. So, yeah, we just got to keep going at it. But it's a nice place to be, and training on Thursday, we'll be back at it. And Deal on Saturday's a tough game, and they were good when we played them at their place earlier in this season. So we just got to keep going at it.
Excellent. Well done tonight, Jamie. And we'll be back here on Saturday. Deal Town will be the visitors. Kick off 3 o'clock. Come down and support the Moatsiders if you can.